Good evening and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. We are back in the wine room doing Friday night flights videos. Can you believe it? The last one we did was actually April of last year. Sorry about that. I know I said then that I'd try to do it more regularly, and I'm going to make that promise again this year. My New Year's resolution is to try to do these videos every 2 or 3 weeks, at least once a month. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to our wines that we're tasting tonight. We are having a special edition here. This is a head-to-head tasting of Brunello di Montalcino. Brunello is perhaps the king of Italian wines, classic Italian wine. These are both 100% Sangiovese grape. They are both 2020 vintage. We have one that is coming from Costco, Kirkland Brunello di Montalcino, and another one that Lisa and I found on our recent trip to Tuscany in September. We bought this actually from the winery directly. This is Martocchia di Brunelli Lucca from Montalcino, Italy in Tuscany. We are going to start out with the Kirkland wine. First notes, we're going to take a look at the color. It's a little, definitely garnet red, thin on the edges, little thin watery edges. Not a bad nose to it. There's just honestly not a lot there. Not a lot stands out on the nose. There's nothing to really decipher about it. There's definitely some musty and leafy notes. A little on the thin side. Pretty highly acidic. Definitely some dried raspberry and blackberry notes in there. Actually more, I'd say, dried raspberry and fresh blackberry. Definitely heavy on the blackberry notes. Very dry wine. Very dry on the finish. Interesting. Let's try the Martocchia wine. Definitely deeper, brighter red in color. If I was to hold these side by side and guess, I would actually not think that they are both 2020s. The Costco wine, the Kirkland Brunello, is a little more tawny in color compared to, or it's more garnet and tawny. This is more brighter reds leading into a garnet, and not a watery edge around the rim on that. Oh my goodness. The nose on this, that's Italy. That is old world Italy. It's got some of those same Sangiovese musty notes, but it's also got so much more going on. It's earthy. It's got coffee notes. I get some leather and even maybe sawdust. Traces of forest floor, dried red fruits there with a spice blend. Not nearly as tannic as the Kirkland Brunello. I'd say definitely medium tannins on this. Very high tannins on this one. Medium tannins on this. The palate is dry cherry, plum, spicy notes. The finish is fresh and silky. It just glides along the palate and really lingers in the back of the palate. I didn't get that as much on the Kirkland one. Let's give that a second chance. Definitely more acidic. Not nearly the depth of finish or depth in general as the one we brought from Italy. And this isn't to say it's a bad wine. We're talking similar in price, low to mid 20s. Honestly, on this one, we had to add in delivery costs, taxes, etc. So that brought the price up. But base price being in the low to mid 20s, similar. I certainly would not dissuade you from buying the Kirkland Brunello di Montalcino 2025, which is the one currently in Costco. It's a good wine. Head to head with the Martocchia di Brunello Lucca, it doesn't stand up. This one, I'm going to rate that at about a 7.5. And this, I'm going to go probably a 9.2. It's just got more going on. More in the nose, more in the palate, a better finish. It lingers on the palate a lot more. Anyway, that is our Brunello di Montalcino head-to-head tasting that we're kicking off 2026 with. I'm glad we're back in the wine room. Hope to do more of these, and give us your feedback, whether you want to see more or whether you're already sick of us for the new year. Either way, have a great night. Cheers.